So we can't do anything about the cats or the locked door here. We'll just ignore them for now. Only make our way all the way over here. Let's actually go ahead and talk to the sleeping cat right away. Might get something good. So this just leads into a flashback of Dr. Leo being said, hey, the king wants to see you. He wants to help you destroy the world. Dr. Leo said, I really don't want to do that. And said, okay, we're going to have to force you. And Dr. Leo's like, oh God, forgive me. With that, we get something. What did he give us? Okay, give us this door key. Go ahead and run back downstairs and make use of it, because this is if it's what I'm thinking of, it's also very handy. At the same time, it may not be what I'm thinking of, but equip it, open it up. Okay, talk to this chest of drawers. And for that, we got the next set of armor. So Shinpi no Yorui. I don't remember what this one does. Oh, this one doubles your iframes, but handy to have. Now notice this guy's not entirely in the corner. Push it over. Emblem G. That is the most well hidden emblem in the entire game. Because you only have to push one object, otherwise in the entire thing. But yeah, getting that armor is going to come in handy for this next area. Definitely dish out less damage. But examine the model of town. I get sucked in! Enemies in here are invisible. Well, not all of them, but a good number of them are. And they like to be positioned in spots where it's hard to see them. Hard to see where they end up. Fortunately, in the unless you're playing the randomizer, they are not side layers. So there's more of a nuisance. But the game still treats them as major obstacles. Anyway, I want to snipe these guys. This is also the game's way of saying if you don't have any magic yet, of course that's basically impossible because you did speak to the old wizard at the start. But in the randomizer, this is where you need magic. Otherwise, most of the regular enemies in here aren't too bad. The thing about the models of town is they are just big, and the first one especially is just seems to take longer than it needs to. They kind of wear out their welcome with their gimmick, especially with two of them. Fortunately, the second one is only half as big. Alright, well, that mouse is not necessary. There is one more plant in that room. I think that one gives the herbs for the area. Okay, before moving into there, we want to come up to this side and get rid of these guys. Go ahead and get rid of those archers over there just for little optimization. Not a problem. Oh, that chest of drawers is completely worthless. In fact, it runs the risk of breaking through the floor because it's saying, oh, I haven't gotten any exercise. I'm going to do some jumping jacks. It would have been funny if it did break through the floor and fall into the basement. In fact, I think a clever thing the game could have done is it falls into the basement and actually forms a bridge over a spot you couldn't get to earlier. But sadly, that just doesn't happen. Alright, let all you guys spawn in. Save my gems here. Okay, we got 5. I'll gladly take the excess gems. Oh, house plant, but we're done in that room. We don't need anything else in there. Okay, over here. Yep, unleashes more enemies. Oh, you're spawning out of this one. Yeah, I'll take some damage, but with the new armor, not a problem. Okay, too many of you. I get it. I get it. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Wow. They don't stop spawning. They don't stop spawning. Okay, that mouse is actually not important. That one is the important mouse. Good old Nezumi. Or if we're talking Toho, Nazurin, but sadly this isn't Toho. Okay, so down here is actually a couple of optional layers. But yeah, you may notice something's hitting us from over there. One of the invisible enemies, just siege towers, ballista, whatever you want to call them. A lot of experience. Super annoying. You can see one more of them up there. And just, yeah. This right here. Well, I'll take 40 gems. Well, yeah, just 40 gems, but really not necessary. This down here, if you happen to die, just a shortcut. No big deal. Be safely ignored. Over here, though, is necessary. Now these archers are just proving to be a nuisance. Fortunately, they are too stupid to realize, oh, I could just move right and down one tile each and then hit them, but nope. The AI is not that smart. And unfortunately, that bliss is going to respawn once we get out. Okay, that door is not necessary, but also very helpful. That will let us see the invisible enemies. Unfortunately, we're halfway done here, so kind of no point in leaving. Talk to it on when we finish here, though. But over here, yeah, invisible catapults. Fortunately, they're not hard to track with light arrow. And there should be one more up here somewhere. There you are. Once again, magic to the rescue for a couple of goodies. Hey, free healing. And that right there, 80 gems, so nothing necessary, unfortunately. Alright, another ballista. And a level up. So, hitting level 19 is going to be important. We need that to swing the next sword. And that'll show up in the first part of the next world, but we still have we're only about halfway done with this one. Alright, Crystal Fairy. 300 experience. Sadly, just, yeah. Crystal Fairies are not useful in the vanilla game, except for the one that gives the recovery sword. Alright, that opens up 2 more layers here. Spawning enemies. And they're just more catapults. Haven't killed any of the bottom ones, so it's not a problem. So that mouse actually helps you. If you are having trouble in the town, you can go talk to him. You say, pray in front of the shrine and you'll be healed. But otherwise, it is entirely unnecessary, I would say. You have to be pretty bad at the game in order to need healing there. That set of stairs, well, will let us get to the attic, but there's no one in there. So 3 more layers here, including 1 item. More siege towers, but we closed that one earlier. That's just a shortcut on the way back out. Okay, that'll let us, that's the final revival layer. This one here will let us get that last treasure chest. All for 50 gems. Go hit the model of town. But yep, there's the second model of town. We gotta go back in. Yay! Like I said, it's only half as big as this one. We'll go ahead and get what's called a soul detection in the US version, and it'll let us see the invisible enemies far more easily. Interesting, it's spoke mostly in katakana. Alright, so we got the little bubble around us to showcase the invisible enemies. And in actuality, this is both a blessing and a curse, especially in the randomizer. Because if you see enough enemies spawning in, your magic sprites may get eaten due to overload. It can be annoyingly entertaining, as I like to call it. Alright, another Nezumi who's pointless. Still can't do anything about getting to them yet. We have not found the right item. Yet we've not yet found the right item. And this behaves pretty much the same way as the first one did. We need to cycle around to the left, over to the left side. Take care of this kind of dead end area first. And then it may look like these tiles hurt you. They don't. I don't even know what kind of effect they're going for. It's not like a Dragon Quest swamp or anything. But we relieve somebody here. Hey, item plant. Probably just an herb, but that's okay. Alright, so we have some catapults over here. Fortunately, they're just kind of lined up right there. This one, though. That opens up, well, more of these guys, really. Or rather, makes it easier to kill them all. So that chest of drawers saying, hey, I feel empty. Can you give me an herb? It's really, really pointless. But in the randomizer, it can give you an item. Alright, cut south here. This one space right here. Yeah, just run up right into my sword. Don't even try to move left and then fire upward. Once again, the AI is not that smart. Alright, so we've got two chests here. It's easy to overlook one of them. Okay, medical herb. And a strange bottle. So where the heck is the catnip? I thought I'd have it by now. Pretty sure I didn't miss any chests in the basement. Actually, I think... Oh, I remember where it is. It's that plant that gives it to you. We'll get it on the way back downstairs. This right here, just another shortcut. Not entirely necessary, but hey, 100% completion. But we want to head back north. Alright, so there's one layer up here. These guys, not a problem. Nice to see I take him down in one swing. Of course, I still have the power bracelet. And, well, also pointless cat. The one we need to release in there is, well, tied to the boss. Fortunately, the final area in here is very short. We got, yeah, 2 more layers in here. And one, yep, right here. Now, in the randomizer, you may not necessarily have the soul detection, but we need to open the path to the final area through there. Not a problem. And one more set of ballistae. Just run right by them. And this is just the final shortcut back to the entrance, but hopefully they stop spawning. I'll take it. Okay, so done the models of town. Just go ahead and talk to this plant. It basically, I saw that, cried out in pain as you plucked one of his leaves. But yeah, this is basically so sutata be no hapa. It's actinidia leaf in the U.S. translation. I think it just translates to catnip, really. But have that equipped. These cats will follow you. They'll lock them outside. And they'll just stay there. So we don't need anything else here at the moment. This mouse will say, oh, thanks for getting rid of the cats. Go ahead and enter here. We somehow shrink down to mouse size. This one gives you a spell. So, Sabakubome. It is really not that good. It's either it or Tornado were the worst spell in the game. This one right here. Yeah, that's the one that will give you herbs. So kind of a pointless item chain, but we want completion. Basically, Spark Bomb drops the magic explosives on the ground that take about 3 seconds to detonate. Absolutely useless against moving enemies. But down here we have the Doryoku Chitsu power plant in the US version. Just got a few obstacles here. Not a big deal. But for that, this treasure chest. So Hikari no Yorui, that is the light armor. Basically makes you invincible against weaker enemies. So in essence, everything from worlds 1 through 3 cannot hurt us anymore. I actually thought this was in world 6, but no, it's that is not the case. This area, unless you're going for full completion, this section is trollish. And I will show you why right now. It loops back in on itself. There's no point in sealing these layers. And the scrub and bubbled enemies just go there. We got one more set of heated floors. One last set of one last use for the ice armor. And I don't think I'll level up to 20 before fighting the boss, so I may want to heal. The boss here can be tricky. But I do have an herb. Oh, back to the light armor. And not a problem. Oh, except if I run into their face. Go me. All right, this is always these worms, even in the randomizer. However, that doll is pointless. I thought that one was in Models of Town, but nope. Alright, so, oh good. No iron mice. However, even though these guys are convenient, we still have to seal the layer and then turn back around for Crystal Fairy. Well, I'm going to heal up, so, hell, I don't want to take too many hits. Gotta go through here twice after all. Actually, 3 times. Crystal Fairy, 4 experience, 300. It'll only give experience once. The game decides to be really trollish. That one in the Fire Shrine that only gives 1 experience. You can talk to it endlessly to get more experience over and over and over again. Kind of more useful in this version with much faster text. However, ultimately pointless. Yeah, let's top off health before fighting the boss. The boss here, there's the easy way and the hard way to fight him. I'll showcase the easy way. I did the hard way in the last LP. Alright, no point in walking around the perimeter. So as soon as you enter the boss door, make your way to the left and just kind of walk against this vertical line here. Now he will continue to chase you, just kind of goes up and down rather than retreating, making it much easier to hit him. Otherwise he just goes back and forth, running around and avoiding you. But yeah, going up and down like that, piece of cake. For that we find Ningyo no Marii, Marie the doll. If Kingyo and Ningyo, I get those mixed up all the time. But we gotta walk all the way back upstairs, unfortunately. Upside is, yep, quick portal. Downside is, yep, we're still back here. So no point in talking to anyone else here. We got all the items. We are done with this world. This is the first world where you don't have to double back to it all. And same with World 6 if you manage to get everything before or finishing it. But go ahead and talk to her. So with that we get the Papuru Stone. Interesting that, yeah, in a lot of cases there are words in Japanese for a lot of these colors. Purple is Murasaki, green Midori, blue Ao, No, they use English words. I guess that's just being Japanese. But anyway, that just leaves us on to the final main world of the game, King Magred's Castle, including a blood moon up there, which actually looks more like a ball of yarn from Bubsy. Ugh.